Improve your posture and eliminate upper back pain with a few simple exercises that you can do right at home. I'm Dr. Jared, and these are some of the best exercises to strengthen the muscles in your upper back. Because a strong muscle is a tight muscle. And typically, if we strengthen the muscles in this area, not only will that pull our spine into a better, more upright posture, but it will also improve stability in this area as well, which typically results in decreased pain. This first exercise is one of my favorites to strengthen the muscles along your entire spine. This is called a swimmer. You're going to lay down on your stomach with your arms extended out overhead. Now in this position, I want you to extend through your back, activate those muscles in your upper back to lift that right arm up off of the floor, at the same time lifting your left leg up off of the floor. We're gonna hold 1, 2, and then return back down. And then I'm going to repeat that with my left arm and my right leg. And so it looks just like this. And again, the goal here is I want you to try to clear your chest off of the ground, and I want you to try to clear your knee off of the ground as well. And what you're gonna feel is just great activation in the muscles in your upper back as well as in your lower back. Typically, I recommend about 10 to 20 reps on each side, and then repeat that 3 times. Now, exercise number 2 is going to move the focus up into the upper back and specifically the muscles between the shoulder blades. This is called a prone T. We call it a T because of the shape that our arms are going to make. You're going to lay down on your stomach and then extend both arms straight out to your side. Now in this position, I want you to lift both arms up off of the floor while lifting your chest up off of the floor as well. And so arms come up, chest comes up, hold 1, 2, and then return right back down. This is a great exercise because what I want you to do is try to squeeze your shoulder blades together up at the top of that rep. So we're getting some really good activation in the rhomboids and middle trap, those muscles between your shoulder blades, but we're also combining that with extension of our spine as you try to lift your chest up off of the floor. And again, same numbers here, about 10 to 20 reps, repeated 3 times is a good number to shoot for. Now the last exercise down here on the floor, I call it a prone snow angel. Now, we're going to relive our childhood. If you've ever made a snow angel, we're doing that same motion, minus the legs, but we're doing it on our stomach instead. So a little more aggressive, but super effective. So what I want you to do is start on your stomach with your arms out straight. Now what I want you to do is bring your hands in a big, wide, sweeping motion, rotate your thumbs down towards the floor, and finish with your palms in your back pockets. So it looks just like this, trying to keep that chest up off of the ground. And then we're going to return right back to that starting position. So arms are overhead, lift the chest off of the ground, clear the arms all the way down until you get your hands into those back pockets, and then slowly return back to that starting position. Another great exercise to really just activate and work all of the muscles, upper traps, middle traps, lower traps, as well as the spine extensors as we work through this big motion. Again, 10 to 20 reps, repeated 3 times. Now, sticking with the angel idea, we're gonna progress off of the floor into an upright posture with wall angels. You're gonna come to a wall. I want your hips, shoulder blades, and the back of your head to be up against the wall. That's gonna keep you in this really good upright posture. Now what I want you to do is get your knuckles back to the wall with your arms in this position. You're really gonna feel those muscles activate between your shoulder blades to pull yourself into this posture. Keep those knuckles against the wall as you drag them up and over your head all the way until they touch above your head, and then return right back down. So it looks just like that. And what you're gonna feel here is, again, those muscles really working hard to keep your shoulder blades retracted, to keep your arms rotated, externally rotated like this, as we slide those arms, those hands, up and down the wall. And so again, about 10 to 15 reps on this one, repeated 3 times. Now, if you're really serious about strengthening the muscles in your upper back, we have to talk about resistance training. And honestly, I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't at least mention it in this video. The bodyweight exercises we've done until now are great, but they just don't compare in strength building capacity to actually doing some resistance training, either weights or cables or some bands. If you don't have access to those things, these are the bands that I have at my house. I've got them linked in the description to this video. And they are a great option, super versatile. There's a lot you can do with them. What I want to do is show you two of my favorite exercises to strengthen those muscles in your upper back. And so what I'm going to do is loop this around, well, my squat rack right here, and these are going to be some rows. So we're going to get into this position right here, super good posture, head up high, chest out, shoulders back. And now what I want you to do is focus on pulling your elbows back behind you. So I want to really try to squeeze my shoulder blades together, try to extend through my back to pull those pull my elbows back behind my body, and then slowly return to that starting position. So it looks just like that. A lot of times I'll show these to people in the clinic and they'll turn it into like a biceps exercise right here and pull with their arms. Again, focusing on the muscles in our upper back. That's the area that we want to work. And so I want you to really try to get your elbows out wide, pull your elbows back behind your body, squeeze through your shoulder blades, hold 1, 2, and then return to that starting position. Keep in mind to try to maintain good posture with this. I don't want you to strength train in this position right here. Stay really tall, really upright as you're doing those exercises. And with resistance training, 3 sets of about 10 to 12 reps is a really great number to shoot for. And then the last exercise that I've got for you is one of my favorite corrective exercises for the upper back, for the posture, even for the shoulders. This is going to be a face pull. We're going to get into this position. The band is anchored a little bit higher, about shoulder level. Really good posture. Now what I want to do is pull that band apart, and then as my elbows come back behind me, my hands rotate back behind me as well. So I'm going to finish in this position, hold 1, 2, and then slowly return to that starting position again. And so as I pull, I'm going to externally rotate through my shoulders, really focus on squeezing my shoulder blades together right there at the top of that rep, and then slowly return to that starting position. This is a great way that we can actually kick on a lot of those shoulder external rotators right at the top of that rep. In addition to the muscles that control your shoulder blade, it's a great way to activate the muscles that are going to control your arm as well. Great exercise for upper back and posture, but then for shoulder pain as well. And so 3 sets of about 10 to 12 is a great number to shoot for. Now, if you need another video for your upper back pain, check this one out right here. If you haven't subscribed to Tone and Tighten, hit the circle to do that. Hope this helps. Hope to see you again soon.